Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through all the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. Today is a historic day as it marks the UAE's new labour laws, and we'll be jumping into them in a little bit.
Also, the bus on demand is so popular that it's launching a new route, and more on that as well.
And February has begun, so we will be discussing a 1 million dirham Valentine's proposal package that you can have with 1 million dirham.
Of course. How could we not discuss that?
But before we get into it all, we have bigger news. It's worldwide, it's international. Two of our favourite characters are having a little bit of a re-glam, a redress.
I totally stand the changes, though, the outfit changes. So it's Minnie Mouse and the females from M&M.
So who kicked this off first? Because these are two, I guess, polar opposites, really. One is like a Disney character, the other is like a confectionery brand character. But recently, the ladies have got something has happened. But who did it first?
So the news for M&M broke out on January 20th. And then for Minnie Mouse, it broke out 4 days ago. So, I mean...
Okay, so M&M came first.
M&M came first.
And the ladies of M&M's they were always very sassy.
Right?
They had the M&M hard shell, little legs, little heels, and they kind of did a bit of this, right?
And the longest lashes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now, I mean, okay, so they were wearing heels before, and now they've gotten a change. I mean, their outfits have been changed. Not outfits, just their shoes.
Okay,
and
the
now
shoes
they're
have changed.
Sneakers.
So heels to sneakers.
Heels to sneakers, yeah. And it's like, it's to replicate. No, I'll tell you what it is. It's to reflect the broader societal shifts. So they were saying, like in the article, that a lot of women are choosing more comfortable shoe wear now. So they're going to be opting for this instead for their characters.
It's so interesting. Did you ever have these female characters growing up? And although they were like confectionery, they were kind of like attractive in a sense.
Yeah.
So like you'd nearly be like, I know it's a sweet, but she kind of has something.
What?
But anyway, but like M&M, we were trying to figure out M&M is...
Which sweet are you talking about?
I don't want to say it now.
But I think the only
like the caramel bunnies are always very like...
Okay.
They made them out to be these kind of like objects that people would desire nearly. Sweets. And it was like, well, why?
The only cartoon character I thought of while you were saying that was Betty. Betty Boop.
Betty Boop, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember Betty.
Overly done up.
Vintage. Yeah.
Overly done up.
So what they're doing now is they're pairing it back and following that, and we're trying to figure out if it was a copycat move or something, but Disney has done a reshift for Minnie Mouse. So Disney's historic Minnie Mouse, the most famous mouse in the world, for a temporary time only, is going from, she's taking off, she's keeping her bow on, but it's going blue, and she's putting on a trouser suit that's been designed by Stella McCartney to also reflect progress and change.
Boss woman, look right there.
Exactly. She can do both. That's what I love about Minnie.
But doesn't matter who has copied who. It's a change, and it's rolling out, and more people are getting on board with it. They're like ditching the heels, ditching the dresses, ditching the bathing suits, and just getting, like more comfortable wear, like whatever. I mean, it's a suit. So it's all about just, working women killing it in their
field, which we know Minnie Mouse has been doing for years. The reaction has been mixed.
It's been mixed.
And one kind of people are like, we don't care. We don't care what Minnie wears.
Yeah.
The things we worry about, like why are people worrying about this? But at the same time, these women we always talk about the people that have a platform should be the role models. So actually, if every single character that you grow up with dresses a certain way, then you kind of grow up thinking, oh, maybe I need to wear heels and have big eyelashes. So actually, I think the shift I think it's great. I think so much attention on it can lead to negativity because it's like, why do we care?
Yeah.
But actually a quiet shift by just kicking off the heels and giving some sneakers to a brand that's actually not super feminine anyway. It makes so much sense.
That's so true. I mean, when you put it like that, of course, and it's a little things, like people notice these things, and like you said, they're role models to a very young audience. So since then, it gets like ingrained in your mind. I mean, just the way you dress, the way you behave, the way you talk, the way, like just how females are. Like, oh, I'm supposed to be like that? But I don't feel like that, So very
Maybe
true.
I want to be Minnie Mouse, but also I like a suit. It's confusing, but this helps me. There's a really cute photo of you at Disneyland years ago.
That's not me. That's my baby
sister.
Not
you?
No. That's my baby sister.
I feel lied to. I feel like I've seen that photo. I feel like, Simran, you look adorable.
I know you've said that to me once on the show, and I'm like, I'll tell you about it later. It's not me. It's my little cute baby sister.
Did you go on that trip?
Yeah, I was on that trip, but I was that time I was an exercise enthusiast. So I was running around Disneyland, exercising all
those steps in.
Oh my God!
Which Disneyland was it?
California, Anaheim.
You've had some holidays with your family.
Just that one. Around
Rome?
America. Rome, okay. Literally that 1 year, Europe and America. And after that, I don't know what happened to holidays.
You have good stories.
From that 1 year.
Actually, Simran is always like, oh, Vegas? She's like, oh, I've been there, but with my family.
Same year.
What age are you?
I think I was 14.
Oh, good enough.
Decent.
Shall we jump into our top stories?
Yes.
Today marks the beginning of the UAE's new labour laws. February 2nd, it's actually a historic day, really, marking the beginning of the new labour laws in Dubai, where we can expect to see the biggest change to the labour laws in over a decade right here in the UAE.
Now the laws look at contracts, types of working hours, wages, limitation period, annual leave, maternity leave, paternity leave, compassionate leave, study leaves, pilgrimage leaves, discrimination, bullying and harassment, end of service gratuity, and other changes.
So as you can see, it covers a wide variety of different categories concerning labour law. A lot of it is in the benefit of the employee, so it's really worth going back over everything, getting the exact pieces of information. But we want to take a closer look today at some of the key changes that have caught people's attention. For example, one that caught my eye and that made headlines was the types of work have now changed. So the way you work, it used to be either full-time, part-time, daily working or piecemeal. Now, they've changed it to obviously full-time temporary working and flexible working, with further work models to be included, such as shared work models and condensed working weeks. So that is a major shift. It's not just, and obviously they've talked about different contracts. It's now going to be limited to 3 years rather than unlimited. And that's just like kicking off from here. And then it goes right down to wages and leaves and gratuities and everything.
It's so interesting that they have kind of mixed in flexible working hours and just introduced that model now. Mm-hmm. And I think it makes it so much easier for a lot of people juggling different things like families and parents. So it makes it so much easier for them. And then freelancers, no, this doesn't apply to freelancers, but those taking on multiple projects at once, it's just an easier work situation for so many.
Yeah, it opens up the conversation that you can have with your employer. So, for example, working hours, the current law until today, work for 8 hours per day or 48 hours per week. The new law is work for 8 hours per day or 48 hours per week, or work for 40 hours in a condensed working hour model. Interesting. It goes on to talk about wages. The previous law said no minimum wage. The new law is there is a minimum wage to be determined, which is very, very interesting here in the UAE. So we know people do not have a minimum wage, but they are saying that a new minimum wage could be determined, which is very, very exciting.
The discrimination laws are also very interesting. So before, it was protection from discrimination in the event of dismissal due to an employee's pregnancy or maternity leave. Now, the new law, Article 4, says prohibition of discrimination on the grounds of race, color, sex, religion, nationality, social origin, or disability. So all of this can lead to major fines and also can result in the employer being dismissed altogether.
Interesting. The employer getting dismissed. You heard that here. They also...
Sorry, employee getting dismissed.
Oh, I really thought you meant employer.
Employee.
Because I assumed Interesting. I thought the employer. So the person getting dismissed. I really thought you meant employer. It also looked at maternity leave and paternity leave, which I know is particularly pertinent for parents. You want to know how much time you have off. They looked at leave for the deceased. If your spouse or your sibling, God forbid, touch wood, if anything were to happen, they've increased leaves in this case. For the maternity leave, let's take a looky look. It used to be 45 days of leave with full pay, half pay for service of less than 1 year. The new law is 60 days of maternity leave, and the first 45 days are full pay with 15 days of leave with half pay. And they've actually added provisions. So 45 days extension without pay. So you're adding an extra 45 days onto your maternity leave without pay if there is a sickness there, a pregnancy-related sickness. There's actually an extra leave for disabled or sick kids. There's an extra 30 days added there.
I think they've taken into consideration a lot of issues in the field, and accordingly, it's been reflected in the new labor laws. So this is great. I mean, honestly, everyone should be holding a copy of this or have access to this so they can go through it themselves, and you can be aware of your rights and how things have changed for you, how things will be shifting for you moving forward from today onwards.
We will try and have all of it online because we're aware that it's a whole bucket of information, and it's you want to be aware of all of it. Some pieces might concern you now, everyone's like zoning in on that one piece that's important to them, but we'll try and have it all. It actually is all online in a condensed model on Lovin Dubai if you want to check that out.
From leave to discrimination, all of that, so you can see where your rights lie. So we should have it up on our website soon, but we'll move on to our next story. A new route for the bus on demand service is launching at Al Nahda starting yesterday, February 1st. Now, Dubai Roads and Transport Authority (RTA) launched another route for the highly popular bus on demand service at Al Nahda. Now, the fare will be 5 dirhams per rider and then 2 dirhams per additional rider. And this was in response to the increasing demand from bus riders, and RTA decided to launch this new route at this area, and the service can be booked through the smart app, Dubai Bus on Demand, that's available on App Store as well as Google Play Store.
Currently, there are 13 mini buses deployed to run the service in certain areas of Dubai, such as Al Barsha, Dubai Silicon Oasis, and the Academic City. These buses are convenient and fit the needs of the public, as they are accessible and can have flexible routes to suit certain categories.
This is so interesting because I know so many people living in Barsha in particular who use this service, like the bus on demand, and they're like, it's the most convenient thing you can that RTA has rolled out, because you have the metro, then you have the RTA public transport buses, and now these mini bus on demand buses are like 10-seater vehicles, and you kind of can customize your routes. So it's not like you have the fixed routes, it goes to the areas that buses, and like there are no other means to get there.
It's amazing.
It
Another
is.
win for Dubai public transport.
It is, and amazing to see how they always take all feedback on board and accordingly customize their services and etc.
Before we jump into our first story, by the way, hello to everyone who's watching. We're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, and we also go live in a podcast form right after. Good morning, Jonah. We see you every morning. Thank you for tuning in. Good morning, Punjab Raj. Thank you for tuning in. We see your comments. We love to read them after the show. So if you have any questions about the show, do drop them in the comments, and we always like to read them after the show. But let's jump into our next story.
Yes.
Dubai has revealed a restaurant in Dubai has revealed a 1 million dirham Valentine's Day proposal package. So love is in the air. February is officially upon us, which means Valentine's Day is not far away. And if you want a sneaky surprise for a sleeve up your bed, excuse me. I need to start that again. If you want a sneaky surprise up your sleeve for Bay, One Dubai Restaurant is guaranteeing a showstopper.
Okay, starting with included in this jaw-dropping experience is a limousine pickup, a private 15-course dining experience. Oh my God, 15-course. What? I mean,
wear a roomie.
Do you want to be that polluted?
Trouser suit.
Trouser suit.
These courses are always small.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's so true. With a view like no other, your own personal butler, a multi-layered cake, a sunrise massage for 2, and a beautiful 5-carat diamond ring from Aqua Jewels. and your very own live music and entertainment. This unique experience is priced at,
we've already given it away, but let's do it together. 1 million dirham. There's also a one-night stay in the presidential suite at the Address Sky View in this Valentine's package. First of all, are you celebrating Valentine's Day this year? As in, are you planning it now? And if so, do you go extra? I feel like Dubai encourages extra. It just really encourages that type of behavior, doesn't it?
It does. And when you're in the city, you just, I don't know, you get in with the vibe and you feel like being extra. I love Valentine's Day, whether I'm dating, single, anything. I think it's a good day to remember to celebrate those people, the people you love the most.
Yeah, same.
Right? Mm-hmm. So in that sense, it's nice, doing anything special, but this?
Should we just have a quick recap of what's included? We can go a little bit further in. So the private dining area in the C'est La Vie. So we know C'est La Vie, right? It's probably the most Instagram restaurant in Dubai, one of the most, that has that swing that looks out of the Burj Khalifa. It's got that perfect picture thing. Your private dining area in that restaurant will be transformed with beautiful floral arrangements from Floward, along with candles and special touches to really transform your night. And which ends in the presidential suite. And obviously we said there's sunrise massages and everything. Your meal will include words I can't pronounce: black truffle from France, 24-karat gold caviar from Italy, and exquisite Iranian caviar, a Japanese A5 Wagyu ribeye. Like, look, if you are going to propose and you have $1 million dirham and you want to do something extra, this is the one for you.
Definitely. I was just going to say, and plus it's the OG proposal spot, C'est La Vie, that
is
spot.
It the OG?
So many, okay, maybe not one of the OGs, like so many celebrities have gone to that spot for their proposals and just for, I don't know, those Instagram couple pictures.
So Simran has admitted that she likes the extra. You also like Valentine's Day. So if you were to get proposed to, and Simran also, you would like it to be remembered.
Yeah.
Would this do it for you?
If I had a say, maybe not.
Okay. What would do it for you? Just like taking notes here.
I don't have an ideal proposal case. Do you have like any kind of proposal in your mind? Like, this is something I see for myself.
No. I see lots of things I don't see for myself.
Yeah. No,
But I thought that this would be more in tune with you. Like, look, oysters from France, Alaskan king crab, red lobster from Maine.
Yes, non-vegetarian food.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Definitely.
I'm sure.
If they had a bunch of vegan eats, then I'd be like, okay, probably. I
want to see the video. I feel like these videos, they always go on Reels and TikToks, and they have nice music. And there's a beautiful one recently that we share, and people love them. It's great content.
At the same time, I feel like these kind of over-the-top packages for Valentine's Day, this is what people look at and they go like, it's, this is what's ruining Valentine's, because it adds the pressure, it adds so much of that commercialness to Valentine's Day that it's just like, okay, if you don't step up your game to that point, it's like you're not doing Valentine's Day right, and you don't do it all together because you're just like, the pressure is too much.
I don't know if that's the fault of this though, because I think that's Valentine's Day in general. Like Valentine's Day in general puts pressure on relationships, and it puts pressure. It's like, what are you doing? Da da da. And there's all these conversations. But actually, this is more. This is just a very extra Dubai thing that you can do. It takes the hassle out of planning it. I don't think this puts pressure because. Like where we live, I don't think I'm not going to be like, well, someone's getting a private butler, so I would like a private. I don't think there's too much of a disconnect to even expect that type of thing.
Yeah, but it happens a lot amongst friends groups, right? Like you see your friends do something as a couple, and then you're like, oh my God, what are they doing? Why aren't we doing the same thing? But I think Valentine's Day, just in general, it's a day that we should celebrate with the people we love. And even the smallest thing, like just going for a walk on the beach, like with your sister or your brother or your mom, like that's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I love getting cards from my mom on Valentine's Day.
Oh my God!
To make sure I send them back to her. But you always get one.
That's so cute.
I don't know if I get them sometimes.
And she always gets all of you guys a card?
No, probably just me. Like, I think it's... Sorry, brothers, sisters. I think it's if you're in... She happens to be in the city with you. Like, she's not posting them well in advance. And then maybe it's like, if you're single, she's like, makes the extra effort, you know?
That is so cute.
I'm sure your mom or dad would do
That
the
is
same.
such a Kris Jenner thing to do. No?
Is it? Would your parents not do the same? A little note?
No.
Text, little WhatsApp, little gift?
Yeah, okay. WhatsApp, yeah, but never like a card and like happy Valentine. No, but that's so cute. That is such a Kris Jenner thing.
My mom has also delivered some cake into the office today. There's some carrot cake, if anyone's watching. Anyway, on that note, what a way to end the show.
Done with the show.
Guys, we'd love to hear your thoughts on this Women and Dirham Valentine's Day package. Will you be celebrating the day in Dubai? But that's it for us on the Lovin Dubai show. We'll see you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.